Ya sampai mati aja. Tapi dia ada ada consumable gitu deh. Ada batasannya. Maksudnya misalnya dia dapat 20 biji gitu. Berarti 20 trapor nih. Tiap hari reset nambah 10. Main sendiri mah udah diri mah. Beda hero beda skill. Ya makin bagus hero nya makin minta skillnya. Ada yang jadi kayak Frankie gitu, jadi robot.
Level 32.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
On the move.
On the scene.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Dropping.
Listening.
On the scene.
Got it. Task complete.
Awaiting. Dropping. Ready.
Taking damage.
Heading to operational area. Setting down crew. On.
Awaiting instructions. Understood. Will do. Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Moving out.
On my way.
Listening. On my way.
Yalah, aku nih.
Ready. Understood.
Ready. I'm on the move.
Oh, nunggu ada.
Taking
Lu ya,
damage.
gua penuh.
Ready.
Yang bisa dapet ya.
Awaiting. Will do. Task completed. Listening. Returning to
But-
ready. Returning to base.
Ready. Recalling. Returning to base. Listening. Crew returning to base. Listening. Moving out. On the scene.
Polisi belum ya? Udah.
Heading to the operational area.
On the.
Ready.
An emergency has been completed.
Arrived at destination.
Listening. Vehicle on the move. On the scene.
Awaiting instructions.
New orders received.
Returning.
Ready. Returning to base.
List. Got it.
Heading to operational area.
On the move. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Dropping off crew.
Will do. Awaiting. Dropping off.
Understood. Listening. Crew, returning to base.
Taking damage.
On the move. Task completed.
An emergency has been completed.
Dropping off crew.
Moving up. On the move. Understood.
Ready. On the move.
Waiting. Recalling. Returning.
New orders received.
Moving out. Destination confirmed. On. Awaiting instruction. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
On the move. Arrived at destination.
Gimana tuh caranya?
Awaiting instructions. On the move.
Oh,
On the move. On the scene. On the scene.
Awaiting. Recalling. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Destination confirmed. Arrived at destination.
On the move.
Task listening. Returning to base.
On the. Listening. On the scene.
An emergency has been completed.
Ready.
Understood.
Will do. Taking damage.
Listening. On my way. Returning to vehicle.
Listening.
namanya ya. Ini merah gitu.
On the move.
Satu orang ya? Dua orang?
On the scene. Dropping. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
New orders received.
On the scene. On the scene. On the move. Task completed.
Ready. Recalling. Returning to base.
Gue bisa tekan kayak.
Ready. Arrived at destination. Listening. Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Crew. Return.
Wind direction change. South.
Dropping off crew.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. On the move. Listening. Returning to base. Moving out. Returning to base.
New orders received.
Ready.
Destination. Will do.
Listening.
On the scene.
Dropping off crew.
On my moving up. Got it. List. Understood. Heading to the operational area.
Ready. Recalling. Returning to base.
Arrived at
An
destination.
emergency has been completed.
Ready.
Bisa 3.
Listening. Setting to
Got it.
on the move. Understood. Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Moving
Ngapain
out.
cabut? Dia belum keluar.
Listening. Return.
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning.
Listening. Setting down.
Got it.
Awaiting instructions.
Task vehicle on the move.
Mana bom? Oh iya, nggak kelihatan ya.
Setting.
Got it.
New orders received.
Heading to operational area. On the scene. On the move. Ready, set, ready.
Moving out. I'm on the move. On my way. Task completed.
Arrived at destination. Entering danger zone.
Moving out. Task completed. Understood.
Listening. Entering vehicle. Awaiting instructions. Recalling. Returning to base. Ready. Setting. Will do.
Will do.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
New orders received.
Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. Moving out. Listen, got it.
Ready.
Aku dengar.
Task.
Ready.
Task completed.
Di mana taruhnya?
Await destination confirmed.
Gimana cara itu? Oh, nggak ada orang.
On the move.
Gue kira udah ada orang ya.
Listening. Dropping off crew. Arrived at
Itu gue kira ada orang tadi. Nggak lihat gue.
awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
On the scene.
Ngapain dua? Ada dua nih kalau kayak kalau panggil tuh.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Listening. Recall. Returning to base.
Terpanggil lagi.
An emergency has been completed.
Task completed.
Wind direction change. West.
Heading to operational area. On the move. On the scene. Awaiting and dropping off crew. Arrived. Await.
On my way.
Ready.
Mungkin ada
Setting
dua.
down. Will do.
Understood.
Heading to ready. Recalling. Return. Awaiting instructions.
List. Will do.
Ready. Dropping off crew.
Ready. Got it.
New orders received.
Task completed. Awaiting instruct. Understood.
Listen. Crew. Returning to base. Awaiting entering vehicle.
Task completed. Task completed.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
Setting down crew. Will do. Understood.
Task completed.
Ready. Recalling. Returning. Listening.
Awaiting. Will do.
Apa dia nggak langsung deh?
completed.
Awaiting returning to base. Ready. Crew
New orders received.
returning to base.
An
Listen.
emergency has been completed. An emergency has been completed.
Heading to the operational area. On the move.
On the move.
New orders received.
Ready.
Listening. Dropping off crew.
Oh, will do. Understood.
Ready. Setting.
Got it. On the seat. Will do. Listening. Setting down. Understood.
Moving out.
Task. Awaiting instructions. Dropping off crew. Listening.
On my way.
Task completed. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Understood.
Red. Got
Apa
it.
dia? Oh, nggak langsung ya?
Ready.
An emergency has been completed.
Recalling crew. Returning to base.
New orders received.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Listening. Setting down crew. Arrived at...
Understood.
Ready. Setting down crew.
Ready.
On the scene. Awaiting. Recalling. Returning to base.
Task.
New orders received. An emergency has been completed.
Task completed. Ready. Will do.
Ready. Listening. Crew. Returning to base. Heading to operational area.
Heading to the operational area.
Awaiting. Recalling. Returning to base.
Wind direction change north.
Setting down crew. Ready.
On this. Understood. Waiting. Dropping off crew.
Understood.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area. Listening. Recall. Returning to base. Ready. Dropping. Ready.
Moving out.
An emergency has been completed.
I can't do that.
Task completed. Task completed. On the move.
Heading.
Listening. Set.
Red. Understood. Awaiting instruction. Crew. Return. Returning to...
Ready. Got it. Awaiting instruct. Crew. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready. Recalling. Returning to base.
Awaiting. Setting.
Got it.
On the move.
Task.
Chaos level critical.
Awaiting instructions. Ready. Arrived at destination. Recalling. Returning to base. Listening. Dropping.
Will do.
Understood.
An emergency has been. New orders received.
Setting down crew. Got it. Will do. Understood.
Got it. Awaiting instructions. Moving out. Understood.
On the move.
Banyak ya.
Heading. Listening. Drop. Red. Got it.
Chaos escalation averted.
Oh, will do.
Ready.
Listening. Recalling. Returning to base.
Ya.
Awaiting. On my way.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Understood. Ready. Will do.
New orders received.
Task completed.
Heading to operation. Moving out. Setting down crew.
Task completed.
Arrive. Ready.
Got it.
Awaiting instruction. Recall. Returning to base. Ready. Crew. Returning to base. Listening. Awaiting instructions. Destination confirmed.
Task completed.
Masih banyak ya.
On the scene.
Task completed.
Mana bomnya?
Chaos level critical.
Oh, bomnya di depan.
On the move. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Listening. Crew. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Ready. Recall. Returning.
New orders received.
Listening.
Task.
Crew. Returning to base.
Chaos escalation averted.
Unable to comply.
On the move. On the scene.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting.
New orders received.
Ready. Entering the date. Listening. Off. Dropping off.
But understood.
Awaiting. Setting down.
Got it. Entering danger zone. Heading to the operational area. Dropping off crew.
Understood. Will do. Entering danger zone.
Awaiting instructions. Setting down crew.
Listening.
Ready. Crew, returning to base. Listening. Returning to base.
Heading to
An emergency has been completed.
on the scene. Awaiting instructions. Recalling. Returning. Ready. Crew. Returning to base.
Bomnya udah kan?
Awaiting instructions.
Listening.
Kan nggak ada di map.
Ready. Crew returning to base. On the move. Moving out. Listening. Set. Listening.
On my way.
Ready. Dropping off.
I'm on the move.
Clear, ambil dulu.
Wait. Got it.
Ambil dulu.
Ready.
Ready.
Clear, ambil lagi. Woi, dokter aku.
Will do.
Masih lama ya. Chaosnya udah jauh. Tak sempat chaosnya.
Tempat tadi.
Listening. Understood.
Awaiting. On the move. Returning to
An
vehicle.
emergency has been completed.
ready. Entering vehicle.
Task completed. Task completed.
On the move. Heading to operational. Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. Ready.
Apa? Penewa atrak.
Awaiting instructions.
Berarti ntar emergency 2 lebih spesifik gitu.
Ya lebih rusuh lah.
Nggak boleh tabrakan kan.
Task completed.
Ada antrian dia. Nggak masuk.
Listening. Returning to. Ready. Listen.
An emergency has been completed.
Kompak. Putih. Putih mulu. Ya pastilah. Lu ranking berapa, Sak? Pasti tinggi loh lah.
Ranking.
Yang paling yang ketiga tuh. Udah di samping play ada ranking.
Rankingnya 4464.
Itu skor lu berapa? Kok tinggi loh?
3195.
Kok ceritanya gimana hitungannya? Gua ranking 2900. Apa nih hitungannya? Kan makin rendah makin ini, makin bagus kan?
Gak tahu, ini ranking satunya 150.000.
Iya tapi ranking 1. Kok lu 3000? Padahal skor lu lebih tinggi. Skor gue 2000. Skor lu berarti 3000 kan?
3.400.
Lah. Terus rankingnya?
4.400.
Mana ceritanya?
Jadi yang betul yang mana?
Itulah, yang mana betul? Gue ranking gue 2900.
Ah, 3.000.
Skor gue 2000. Lu skor lu lebih tinggi. Harusnya ranking lu lebih rendah lah.
Jadi yang betul apa?
Nggak jelas. Tak ada yang benar lah.
Berarti
Ya rankingnya harusnya makin rendah. Skornya makin tinggi.
bangsat, pas medium bertiga kita. Gila. Aneh.
Mampus nih. Oh, kayak malas dulu loh, gue pakai global. Oh, dia pakai legend juga ya.
On the move. Heading to the operational area. Heading to operational area. On the move. Ready. Setting it.
Understood.
Listening. Dropping
Berapa?
off.
16 anjir, 16 ini banyak juga.
Ready. Setting down crew.
Arrived at destination.
Task completed. Understood.
16 banyak nih.
Got it.
Understood. Listening. Ready. Task completed.
Sampai sana nggak bisa.
Listening. Crew, returning, awaiting, recall, returning to base. Awaiting, got it. Listening, understood. Arrived at destination, ready. Returning to, awaiting, returning to base.
Ada nama membernya Asura nih.
Task completed. Heading to operational area. On the move.
Di ujung tuh nggak bisa kalau gue.
Ready. Dropping off crew. On.
Will do.
Got it.
New orders received.
Understood. Listening. Vehicle on the move.
Task,
Arrived. Setting down.
awaiting instructions.
On my way. Will do. Awaiting crew. Return. Ready. Recall. Returning to base.
Listening. Will do.
Anjir rapi.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Arrived at destination.
Ini di dalam dia.
Heading to the operational area.
On the move. Destination confirmed.
Listening.
Ready. Setting down crew.
Understood. Taking damage. Ready. Understood. Listening. Will do.
Awaiting instructions.
Task.
Listening. Moving. Entering vehicle. Ready.
Task completed.
Crew.
New orders received.
Returning to base.
Listening.
Mati dah kan.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. Ready. Return to
Awaiting crew return. Returning to base. On the move.
Wind direction change north. An emergency has been completed.
Returning to base. Heading to operational area. Awaiting instructions. Heading to operational area. Ready. Setting down.
listening.
On the scene.
On the move.
Arrived at destination. Listening. Drop.
Ready. On my way. Awaiting instruction. Understood. Listening.
New orders received.
Will do.
An emergency has been completed.
Taking damage.
Ready. Destination. Oh, vehicle on the move. Listening. On the scene. On the scene. Setting. Ready. Dropping off. Ready.
On the move. Ready. Got it. Arrived at destination. Listen. Understood. Listening.
Bis mobil.
Listening. Recalling. Returning to base.
Oh,
Ready.
apa sih?
Crew returning to base.
Ngumpul.
Satu orang nih. Mana nih yang lain yang melompat nih?
Satu.
Oh, enggak ada yang api mana nih? Nomor 1.
Kasihan orang ini.
Oh iya.
Mobil aku lagi loading.
Oh,
Task completed.
meledak nih satu lagi nih yang kuning nih.
Task completed.
Nah, meledak kan?
Task completed.
Ready. Crew
Gua
returning to
nyamatin
base.
satu lagi nih masalahnya. Nggak mungkin
On the
pindah yang
move.
lain.
Task completed.
Dia ada 2 titik meledak masalahnya.
Heading to operate.
Listening. Recalling. Returning to base.
Ready. Got it. Arrived at destination.
An emergency has been completed.
Task completed.
Meledak bentar banget masalahnya.
On the move. Dropping off crew.
Padahal belum kelar nih satu lagi.
Got it. Awaiting instructions.
New orders
Nggak ada
received.
lagi api ya.
Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base.
On the move. Setting down crew. Heading to operation.
Ready. Understood.
Listening. Got it. On the move. Ready. Dropping off crew. Arrive. Will do.
Got it.
Awaiting and setting down crew.
Listening.
On the scene.
Ready. Will do.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instruction. Returning.
Listening. Crew. Returning to base. Listening.
Task.
Ready. Crew. Returning to base. Heading to operational area. Heading to operational area.
Task completed. Task completed.
Awaiting and dropping off crew.
Will do. Task complete.
Listening. Dropping off.
Ready. Will do.
Ready. Recall. Returning to base. Heading to operational. Awaiting.
Ini banyak
Crew.
kan?
Returning to base. Arrived at destination. Ready. Setting down.
Understood. I'm on the move. Will do. Task completed.
Got it.
Ini ada dua nih.
Got it.
Berebut ya.
Listening. Understood.
Itu ya berebut tadi tuh.
Satu lagi. Nah. Atas bawah.
Task completed.
Yang terdekat nih.
Belum kali.
Nggak ada orang. Belum nyampe.
Tuh panggil ambulan 2 lagi lah.
Tadi kan ini ya,
Dropping
habis
off
full
crew.
ya.
On the scene. Awaiting instruction.
Understood.
Listening. Recalling. Returning to base. Ready.
Udah cukup ya?
An emergency has been completed.
Udah. Udah banyak.
New orders received.
On the move. Task completed. Arrived at destination. Heading to operational area. Task completed.
Listening. Crew. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions.
Taking damage. On the scene.
Recall. Returning to base. Listening. Crew. Return. Returning to base.
Sebelah sana juga.
Heading to the operational area.
On the move.
On the scene. On the scene. Task complete.
New orders received.
Ready. Setting down crew.
Will
New orders received. An emergency has been completed.
Got it. Got it. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base. Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Moving out. Arrived at destination. Listen, setting,
Listening.
on my way.
Awaiting instruction. Return.
Ready. Crew returning to base.
Ready.
On the scene. Awaiting, returning to
Awaiting instructions. Understood.
got it.
New orders received.
Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. On the move.
Lah, satu lagi enggak.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions. Awaiting instructions.
Ini
Completed.
pemadam kebakaran gua ini ngurangi damage. Langsung masuk aja.
Task completed. Listening. Returning to ready.
Fire reduce gitu sebenarnya.
Listening. Recall. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
An emergency has been completed.
Vehicle on the move. Setting down crew.
Arrived at destination. Waiting. Will do. Understood.
Wind direction change north.
Awaiting instructions. Awaiting instructions. Listening.
Heading to operational area.
An emergency has been completed.
Ready. Understood.
Taking damage. Arrived at destination. On the scene.
New orders received.
Sangkut ini langsung.
I'm on my way. Listening. Got it. Ready. Understood.
Masih banyak.
Task. Listening. Returning to base.
Ready. Crew. Returning to base. Awaiting
Got it.
Listen. Understood.
Awaiting. Will do.
Merambat ya.
Listening. Got it.
Taking damage.
Arrived at destination.
Apinya
Task
skateboard.
completed. Ready. Understood. Awaiting instructions. Will do. Listening. On the scene. Arrived at destination.
New orders received.
On the move.
Task completed. Task completed.
Heading. Vehicle on the move. Ready. Setting down crew. Await.
Understood.
Got it. Awaiting dropping.
Listening.
Moving out.
Task completed.
Listening. Crew, returning to base. Ready. Destinate.
Listening.
New orders received.
Returning to base.
Await. Moving out.
Awaiting instructions.
On the
Chaos level critical.
Will do.
Pas 8 chaosnya. Cepat nanti nih. Sebelumnya baru 2 ada chaosnya.
Task completed. Task completed.
On the move. Listening. Recall. Returning to base. Awaiting. Dropping off crew.
Got it.
New orders received.
Ready. Listening. Setting down crew. Listening. Will do.
Task completed. Task completed. Will do.
Await. On my way.
On the move. Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Got it. Ready. Recalling. Returning to base.
Awaiting dropping off crew.
Got it. Understood. Will do.
New orders received.
Task completed. Task completed.
Chaos escalation averted.
Task completed. Awaiting listening. Crew, returning, ready. Recalling, returning to base.
Listening.
Task
Recalling. Returning to base.
heading to operational air. Returning to base.
Heading to the operational area.
Wind direction change. East. Chaos level critical.
Ya udah merah
On
ya.
the scene. Setting dim.
Understood.
Biasa merah tuh yang gangguin tuh. Nggak terus aja.
On the move.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions. On the move.
Masih jauh ya.
Task completed.
Oh, ada api juga sebenarnya.
Heading to
An emergency has been completed.
ready. Vehicle on the move.
Listening. Setting down. Understood. Awaiting. Will do.
Waiting. Setting down.
Got it.
Ready. Listen. On my way. Awaiting. Moving out. Task completed. Task completed.
Team Spirit Boost activated.
Itu spirit yang pakai.
Task completed.
Apa merah ini?
And chaos escalation averted.
Api merahnya mana? Nggak ada.
Mau 15 lagi.
Ready. Crew. Returning to base. Listening. Understood. Ready. Will do. Listening. Recalling. Returning to base. Awaiting. Returning to. Awaiting instructions.
Chaos level critical.
Task completed.
Turun lagi. Ada api lagi nggak?
Task completed.
New orders received.
Task completed.
Ini bangsa.
Listen. Returning to base.
Udah pakai aja
Chaos
bisa.
escalation averted. Press
Bisa nih,
spokesman
bisa.
active.
Heading to operation. Awaiting ready. Got it. On the move. Heading to operational
Oke,
area.
harusnya kecepatan ya.
On the scene. On the scene. Red, listening.
Listening. Got it.
Awaiting, recalling, returning to base.
15 boleh. Udah.
Ready. Setting down. Oh, understood.
Will do.
Listening. Dropping off crew.
Ready.
Got it.
An emergency has been completed.
Understood.
On the move.
Task completed.
Lu harus yang pakai. Lu ada banyak. Gue tinggal 1. Nanti ya. Masih lama.
On the scene. Setting down. Will do. Awaiting instruction. Understood.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Ready.
Task.
Got it. Awaiting
Kok dia
instruction.
bertiga nih? Dia legend. Sama legend. Dokter.
Recalling. Returning to ready. Crew. Returning. Awaiting instruction. Recalling. Return. Listening. Crew. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Ready.
Pergi. Nggak ada stun.
Dropping off crew.
Got it.
Heading to operation. Returning to base. On the move.
On the move.
Ready. Dropping off crew.
Will do.
Awaiting instructions.
Task.
Recall. Returning to base.
Ready. Dropping off.
Got it.
Task completed.
On. Listening. Crew. Returning to base. On the. Ready. Dropping.
On the move. Will do.
An emergency has been completed.
Dropping off crew. Arrive. Understood.
Got it.
Ready. Will do.
Bisa kan? Tidak, nggak terbuang kayak tadi kemarin.
Heading to op.
Listening. Destiny.
Ready. Moving out. Setting down crew.
On.
On the move. Listening. Dropping off crew.
Awaiting.
On my way. On the. Will do. Awaiting instruct. Got it. Arrived at desk.
Ready. Understood.
Ready. Ready. Await. Set. Listen.
On my way. Got it. Task completed.
Awaiting recalling. Returning to base. Listening. Crew. Returning to base. Ready. Awaiting list. Ready. Awaiting moving. Destination confirmed. Arrived at destination.
Task completed.
Kurang satu lagi.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area. Ready. Recalling crew. Returning. Awaiting. Setting. Awaiting.
Got it.
Listening. Crew. Returning to base.
Yang harus aman.
Task completed.
Ready. Recall. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions.
Ya.
An emergency
Kalau dua
has
legend
been
nggak itu tuh.
completed.
Kalau dua legend dokter. Kalau legend semua bisa lah. Ya penyakitnya banyak. Yang sakit. Kalau satu tim punya dokter ambulan semua, weh. Hard bisa.
Oh, mau coba hard.
Ah gila.
Mau coba.
Ya udah ya lah. Langsung mampus lah. Ya pun kartunya putih-putih. Anjir diambil alih gua. Kalau tenggasnya 29. Gua nggak ada tenggas.
Satu. Mana?
Nah, tapi kan medikku tinggi. Anjir gara fair doang. Harusnya lu yang kalian fair MVP ya enggak?
Fire speed faster, fire range up larger, unit movement speed depend on wind direction. Wuh.
Apa? Putih semua.
Mana nggak di accept?
Oh iya, entah. Gue lagi lihat statistik. Atau
Hurricane. Wih, badai nih, badai.
Nggak ada.
Base standard impact, fire speed faster, fire range larger, unit movement speed depend on wind direction.
anjir. One Direction maksudnya gimana tuh? Gimana tuh cuy? Tuh. Lu pilih mana? Downtown. Countryside gimana?
72 lah, banyak kali 79 gila.
Di dua.
2. Ada nggak? 2 menit nih.
Faster. 7 menit coy. Oh nih. Kalau ada orang tanda.
Standard impact berkurang. Api cepat menyebar. Ini unit movement speed depend on wind direction. Kayak mana artinya?
Maksudnya tak ada orang tanda.
Ya jarang sih.
Iya.
Siapa juga yang level segitu mau hard. Medium aja udah mampus.
Yang kemarin aja mediumnya langsung cabut. Apalagi hard. Keringat dingin. Oh, udah 16 nggak? Ada orang anjir.
Oh, gila. Apa saja berdua?
Ya, nggak mungkin lah. Gila.
Apa nih? Level 37 cuma 39.
Anjir.
Mana deh?
Oh, udah, kita jadi noobnya nih.
Kita ngejek kan apa nih 18 16 nih?
Kebalik, bukan kita nih. Tuh, yang penting gue udah punya ambulan. Lu perfector tuh. Harus tuh. Api weh. Petro. Oh, iya.
Ini pasti ngejek nih.
Tapi mana kartu orangnya? Kok sok ini nih? Kartu nggak keluarin.
kosong orangnya.
Apa nih? Main nggak ada, main kosong ya? Tiba ready orang ntar.
Oh enggak, mereka pakai global card langsung.
Gue pakai gopok ada 3. Oh, orang tuh perfector ada 3. Woi, ada instantly heal serius nih dokter. Berarti double dokter di enter nih. Nggak ada yang double. Chaos nih. Double core.
Heading to the operational area. On the move. On the move. Heading to operational. Listening.
Aman ya. 600 meter ya. Jauh.
Setting down crew. Taking damage.
Understood.
Ready. Take Dropping off, crew.
Will do.
On the scene.
Apa nih? Tanda-tanda gue udah pegang lokasi.
Ready.
Mungkin nunggu dia pula.
Understood.
Task completed.
Awaiting crew. Returning. Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Heading to
Mana yang
operational
cepat aja
area.
lah.
Listening.
Nunggu pula dia tuh.
On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Will do.
Oh, cepet saya
Task completed.
cepet padamnya. Anjir.
Arrived at destination.
Kok bisa cepet gitu ya? Dia pakai apa ya?
Bom meninggal.
Woi, kok bisa cepet ini padamnya? Bisa nggak lama ya?
Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
New orders received. An emergency has been completed.
Ready. Setting down crew. Awaiting instruct. Understood. Got it.
Got it.
Listening. Dropping off crew.
Will do.
20 lagi.
Pantesan.
Apa?
Apa yang disconnect? Makanya error.
Heading to operational
Sudah error.
area.
A player has rejoined the game.
Apa masalahnya? Disconnect pula.
Lah pas hard
Setting
dulu.
down crew.
Tapi di sini lu masih aman. Tadi mati.
Arrived at.
Got it. Task. Will do.
A player has left the game.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions.
Oh, iya kan.
Ready. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Awaiting. Returning to base.
Ready. Crew, returning to base.
On the move.
Ya, begini.
Task completed.
Awaiting. Recall it. Returning to base.
Bisa masuk lagi ya? Buang kalau parkir kalau gagal.
An emergency has been completed.
Listening. Listening. Heading to operational area. Awaiting instructions. Listening. Dropping off crew.
Listening.
Arrived at destination.
Understood.
Ready. Set.
Ready. Got it.
Oh, betul dua deh.
Awaiting instruct. Will do. Understood. Listening. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. Heading to operation. Listening. Moving out. Oh, destination. Ready. Listening. Vehicle on the move. On the scene. Setting down crew. Understood.
Listening. Understood.
Bagaimana?
Oh, udah masuk loh.
Ready.
New orders received.
Listening.
Waiting. Will do.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Understood. Enter in the danger zone.
Ah, udah masuk. Belum.
Apanya?
Udah masuk match.
Ini pun hijau, kan hijau kan jalan.
Oh iya, siap, siap. Di gue masih disconnect.
Task completed.
Agak lambat.
Listening.
Aneh kan?
Iya, agak lambat lah.
Returning to base.
Banyak.
On the move. Ready. Returning to base. Destination confirmed. Returning to base. Awaiting. Dropping off.
Ready. Understood.
Langsung putih tuh. Putih jadi langsung tarik dong. Pakai skill deh.
Enter.
Got it.
Curang deh. Dokter yang itu injuk. Hah?
Bagus lah.
Ya itu bagus. Maksudnya ngeri banget.
Completed.
New orders received.
Dia kayak apa skill apa tuh? Legend apa?
Listening. Recalling. Returning. to
Instantly
base.
restore gitu anjir.
Listening.
Itu mah cepat lah.
On the move. Returning. Awaiting instructions. Recalling. Returning to base. Heading to operational area.
Lain jurus perangnya gila.
Lu yang tim berapa? Tim leader berapa? Rek?
Entering the danger. Setting.
Berapa
down.
kartu lagi tim leader? Rek?
Listening. Understood.
Pakai aja kalau mau.
Entering danger zone.
On the move.
On the move.
Gimana biar
Awaiting
Kena.
instruction. Vehicle on the move. Arrived at entering the danger zone.
Awaiting dropping off crew.
Got it. Ready.
An emergency has new orders received.
Dropping off crew.
Got it. Ready. Will do.
Heading to operational area. Awaiting instruction. Destination. Dropping off crew. Ready.
Got it.
Cepat sebenarnya.
Enter in the danger zone.
Awaiting instruction.
Sep, tim leader lu berapa, Sep?
tim leader itu apa?
Yang tangan.
Oh 5.
Oh 5. Lu aja pakai. Pakai sekarang aja biar cepet.
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Ready. Will do.
Belum kelar lagi.
Ready. Crew. Returning to base.
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
On the move. Awaiting instruction.
An emergency has been completed.
Crew. Returning to base.
Siapa yang beli mana?
Listen.
Gua masih orang.
Listen.
Got it.
Ready. Recalling crew. Await. Set.
Await. Will do.
Entering vehicle. Heading to operational area. Returning to base. Heading to operational area. On the move. Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. Listening.
An emergency has been completed.
Red. Will do. Will do.
Got it.
Oh, understood. Awaiting and set. Red. Got it.
Will do.
Listening.
New orders received.
On my way. On my way. On the move.
Wind direction change north.
Listening. Listening. Ready. Drop.
Listening. On my way. Will do.
Await. Understood.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area.
Masih butuh ini ya?
Returning to base.
Siapa yang punya tempatnya? Yang ada strap.
Listening.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Crew return. Await. Crew returning to base. Listening.
Task completed.
Setting. Awaiting.
New orders received.
Will do. Got it.
Got it. Task completed. Task completed.
That's nice.
Heading to operational area. Listening. Dropping off.
Listening. On my way.
On the scene. Listening. Setting.
Wait. Will do.
Await. Recalling crew. Returning to base. On the move. Destination confirmed.
Task completed. Awaiting. Will do.
Ready.
New orders received.
Setting down crew.
Listening. Task completed. Understood.
Heading. Listen. Crew. Returning to base.
New orders received.
Ready. Dropping.
Ready.
Will do.
I'm on the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Recalling crew. Returning to base. Listening. Awaiting instruction. Crew returning to base. Ready. Listening.
Listening.
Ya makanya. Gue pakai ini yang chaos meter lebih tinggi doang. Nggak
Will do.
kenceng nggak tahu sih.
New orders received.
Skill apa?
Task completed.
On the move. Heading to operational area.
Ini si spek ini kok kosong ini item FK deh. Lu di si spek tuh hilang
An
nggak?
emergency has been completed.
Teori itu kan.
Anjir.
Listening.
Hilang tuh.
Returning to base. Listening.
Padahal dia yang punya legend tuh. Siapa yang punya legend? Dia lah.
Ready. Dropping. Understood.
Will do.
Awaiting and setting. On the move. List. Moving out. On the scene. On the move.
New orders received.
Headed. Listening. Dropping off crew.
Task complete.
Arrived at. Got it. Will do.
Ah, ini
Understood.
kok. Dia nggak jelas.
Ready. Setting down. Await.
Moving out.
Awaiting. Crew. Return. Returning to base.
Mungkin dikira lu masih
An
disconnect.
emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions. Understood. Task completed. List. Will do.
Awaiting. Recalling. Returning to base. Heading to operational area.
Task
Iya, gue
completed.
udah panggil.
Nah, dia lagi madamin api kan ditunggu orang itu. Maju mundur
Task
mundur.
completed.
New orders received.
Setting
Gue
down.
ngurus
Crew.
tinju dulu.
Setting down.
Listening. Understood.
Ready. Crew. Returning to
Oh ya
base.
harusnya api dulu ya, salah gue.
An
Terus
emergency
pilih
has been completed.
List. Returning to base.
orang tuh aja. Dia lu aja. Mana sih speknya dia instant
An
heal?
emergency has been completed.
Task completed.
Burung bro.
On the move.
Task completed. Ready. Will do.
Ready. Setting down crew. Arrived at desk. Awaiting. Got it.
Understood.
Listening. Crew. Returning to base. Heading to
New orders received.
Heading.
An emergency has been complete. Wind direction change. East.
Banyak nyawanya.
Entering vehicle.
Iya, sekarang nyawanya lo. Ini apa ini?
Listening.
Aku mampu.
Dropping off crew. On the scene. On the scene.
Masih dua
Will
deh.
do.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Gantian. Langsung merah. Langsung
Listening.
Medic.
Ready. Drop. Awaiting Will do.
Awaiting. Got it.
Ready. Task completed. Task complete.
On the move. Task
Baru gerak
completed.
si Sel. Gunanya kayak meter 6 banyak.
Setting down crew.
Besar tambahnya.
Will do.
On the scene.
New orders received.
Got it.
Heading to the operational area.
Listen. Recalling. Returning to base.
Listening. Arrived at destination.
Task completed.
Ready. Dropping off crew.
Understood. Will do. Listening. Got it.
Ready.
Awaiting crew. Returning.
Awaiting instructions.
New orders received.
Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed. Listening. Vehicle on the move. Oh,
Heading to operational area. Task completed.
Pakai aja tim spirit tuh. Tim leader.
Setting.
listen.
Understood.
Team.
Understood.
Berempat pas kita 4-4 lah.
Awaiting crew. Return.
New orders received. An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting. Returning to base.
Ini gue nggak mungkin udah dapat legend ya.
Task completed.
Parah nggak apa.
Listening. Task completed. Await. Recalling crew. Returning to. Listening. Ready. Moving up. Setting down crew.
Listening. Got it. Task completed.
Gak bisa masuk.
New orders received.
Crew. Return.
Heading to
An
the
emergency has been completed.
Listening. Listening.
Rombaga.
On the scene.
On the move. Heading to operational.
Awaiting instructions.
On the seat. Ready. Vehicle
Masih
on the
dapi.
move.
Chaos level critical.
Ready. Understood.
Listening. Set. Awaiting. Dropping off.
Awaiting. Task understood. Listening. Return. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Entering danger zone.
Heading to operational area.
Pakai aja promo. Good.
An
Broadcast satu.
emergency has been completed.
On the scene. Dropping off.
Gue broadcast good nggak satu. Lu mesti banyak.
Chaos escalation averted.
Entering
Anjir
danger zone.
nurunnya 10% doang. Apaan dah?
Awaiting instructions.
New orders received.
Crew. Listening. Recalling. Returning to
Gak ada
base.
yang bisa dibawa tandu.
On the move.
Gue
Heading
harus
to the
16.
operational area.
Wind direction change.
Astaga, dia belum keluar yang di atas belum masih ada sniper.
Awaiting
Mencabut itu.
drop.
Await. Understood.
Chaos level critical.
Got it. Will do.
Ya udah gue tarik
Setting down.
juga sini.
Ready. Moving. List. Vehicle on the move.
Entering danger zone.
Nggak lihat gue tadi.
Listening. Crew. Return. Returning to base.
Yang dulu aja.
On the move. Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instructions.
Await.
New orders received.
Set.
Ready.
Listening.
Got it. Ready. Entering danger zone. Returning. Listening. Recalling. Returning to base.
On the move. Ready. Crew, return. Listening. Recalling crew.
Chaos escalation averted.
Entering danger zone. On the move.
Listen. Dropping off crew.
Got it. Entering the danger zone.
Will do. Understood. Await. Setting.
Await. Will do. Awaiting instruction. Dropping off, crew.
Got it. Will do. Ready. Returning to base.
Chaos level critical.
Ready.
Oke.
Ready. Crew, listening. Awaiting instructions. Entering danger zone. Task completed. On the move. Entering danger zone. Ready. Recalling. Returning to base. On the seat.
Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting. Setting. Listening.
Will do.
Ready. Dropping off crew.
Understood.
Arrived at destination.
Gimana? Siapa yang mau pakai? Nggak ada yang pakai.
An emergency has been completed. Chaos escalation averted.
Task completed.
Listening.
Entering the danger zone. Task completed. Entering the...
On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Head. Listening. Set. List.
Will do.
Understood. Awaiting instructions. Dropping off crew. On.
Understood.
Ready. Recall. Return. Listening. Crew. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions.
Pak kompi saya. Bisa.
Arrived at destination. Ready. Drop. Oh, understood.
Will do.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
On the scene.
On the move.
Awaiting. Set.
Awaiting instruct. Understood. Task completed. On.
Ready. Crew. Return. Listen. Recalling. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Returning. Ready.
Keren Nes. Baru coba hard langsung bisa berhasilnya.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Kita tandu ya gitu.
Task completed.
On the move.
Task.
Heading to operational area. Ready. Recalling. Returning to base. On the scene. Listening. Dropping.
Got it.
Awaiting. Set. Awaiting instructions.
Itu.
Ready. Crew.
Udah kelar.
Returning. Listening.
An emergency has been
Itu jauh
completed.
dia muter.
Awaiting instruct.
Vehicle on the move. Destination confirmed. Lift on my way. Entering vehicle. Arrived at destination.
Padahal tinggal lompat. Padahal sini bisa jalan. Oh ini ada tumbuk. Oh iya ada. Iya. Nggak ada pohon
Task
jatuh.
completed.
Jauh muter. Yang listrik ya? Iya pohon. Kena angin.
Aku disconnect nih kan.
Itu di sini lu disconnect.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Ya kalau lu masih bisa masuk masih bisa.
An emergency has been completed.
Ya cat aja lah biar tahu nggak sih. Si Koreannya sempat AFK. Ya, MVP siapa?
Dapat.
Ya putih semua anjir. Loh, kok gua nggak bisa milih? Masih naik tua. Siapa naik tua? Terus loh, kok klaim lagi? Tadi udah klaim. Apaan? Terus klaim lagi. Terus saya cek lagi, saya mungkin ada 50 diamond nggak? Gratis.
Nggak ada.
Udah 485 lah. Apa nih tua? Nah, lanjut Zak.
Udahlah, capek aku. Aku
Ya.
lagi mau upgrade kartu nih.
Oh, ambulannya penting nih. Efisiensi turun.